What's up, dude? Show your face.
Hey,
Bro,
hey.
your skin looks great, I will say.
Thanks. I got my
off
first
of it?
pimple for months, but I got my first pimple in months, dude.
Nice. I was on Accutane twice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 6 months in my sophomore year, and then like 6 months the end of my junior year.
This is new.
Yeah, dude.
That's cool.
Get in there, scooch over,
I gotta
get
get
comfy. I got the headphones if you want to put those on, see how you're sounding, but I imagine you sound great. Sean Millea, what's up, dude?
Hey.
What kind of milk is in that coffee?
Oat milk. I would have got you one, but I was like, I'm so late, and I was like, I'm just gonna get this.
All good, bro. I'm
That's not
drinking,
really a good excuse,
I'm
is
drinking
it?
like the large Starbucks black coffees these days. Did you know that? Do you know they have a size called Trenta? Do you know that? Yeah, dude. That's like on the secret menu.
I never say the real size
the names.
I just say medium.
But or are they like, oh, tall?
They'll be like, okay, venti, whatever.
Yeah. They'll say it out loud, but they respect you calling it the names.
Yeah.
There had to have been a switch over where they were probably correcting people that said medium.
Yeah.
And then eventually someone just fucking lost their shit. They're like, we mean medium.
I just feel weird saying venti.
That happened in the movie, actually, Role Models. Do you remember that movie with Paul Rudd and Sean William Scott?
I saw it like in middle school. Maybe.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in years, but I remember he's at some coffee shop and he's like, I'll have a medium. And they're like, oh, you mean a, or whatever, you mean a tall? And he's like, no, I mean a medium. He's like, well, would you like a venti? He's like, well, venti is 20, which is, I don't know, he got all pissed about it.
Oh, I kind of remember the number breakdown.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Anyway, 30 ounces of coffee. So I'll do that, and I usually finish it by like, 12.
Where is it?
It's all done, bro. It's in the trash, dog.
Oh, really?
All done, yeah, man. And then
crash?
I'll start eating. No. I'll start eating probably like 2:30, even though that's the time you're supposed to go to the dentist, right?
Yep.
2:30.
You don't eat breakfast?
Nah, son. Or I do eat breakfast. I just don't eat it like at 10 a.m. or 9 a.m. like the people in this world, bro.
I see.
Breakfast is just a sham. I'll tell you that. We didn't start eating breakfast for real until...
You're supposed to be chugging water.
I think, yeah, bro. I think it was after...
I didn't see you
World War One. Oh, yeah. Imagine I put ketamine in your water. That's the best kind of water.
Ketamine would be okay.
Yeah, ketamine water. I wouldn't do any, like... I feel like it just wouldn't be fun if I drugged you with any other type of drug in that water. I had a time where I did a lot too.
Yeah.
Where I was almost addicted to it. What do you mean, own it?
Like, do you have ketamine?
On me?
Yeah.
Nah. But dude, I used to be a big powder guy, and now it's like liquid IV. People are legitimately trying to get rid of depression. Oh yeah, well that's
what'd you do?
Snorter. I was just doing powder back in the day, bro. Like there were some times where I just couldn't breathe, and I was still trying to do it. It was bad.
Snorting it?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude. Got all clogged
they do the
up
liquid
and
spray, the nasal spray.
Yeah. That's a good way to do it.
Powder seems scarier to me.
Sure. Especially nowadays with all this fucking fentanyl and whatever, dude.
Right. I don't know why I like the headphones.
It's cool because you feel like more like
plugged in.
Yeah, dude, exactly.
But then you're not
plugged in on the pod.
It's like we went for a bike ride and I'm wearing a helmet and you're not. That's what it feels like.
That serious?
No.
I'll put them on if you want, because that's fucked up.
No, you don't have to put them on.
Anyone ever mess up your last name and call you Miller besides probably every day?
Yeah. How do you say it?
Sean Millea.
Millea, yeah.
But I wouldn't say Sean Miller.
No, people say Miller. They say Millea.
Well, I think I know it's Millea, though, because you told me it was Millea. I don't think I would have known it otherwise.
No, sometimes people will get it. Once in a blue moon, somebody will read it right. And I'm like...
Right. Like, what are you, French?
Yeah.
Probably, if they get it right.
Yep.
Dude, you had a pretty busy weekend. Cool sweatshirt, I will say.
Thanks.
But you weren't at Rolling Loud. You were at VCon.
I was at VCon.
Saw you all over the place. How was that?
It was cool. It was fun.
If you can explain it to the people watching and listening who might not know. I also like your... What is this? Off-white pink case?
Yeah, I'm a big pink guy. It was cool. It's like Gary V's conference. Gary V put me in a headlock. That was kind of fun.
Let's go.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just like a place. It's like at a stadium in Indianapolis, and they all...
So would you say it's like a business tech conference, maybe?
I guess. That? Yeah, they just like all go to talk about like business stuff or like, tech stuff, AI crap. God, I hate AI.
Dude, yeah?
Yeah, I hate AI.
You think it's scary or what?
I don't know. I just hate seeing how good it can be at writing sometimes.
It's like, crazy.
Yeah. And I'm like, dude, that sucks. Like, that's actually really good. Like, last night I had to make a poem to see. It was about, because I was talking to somebody.
Are you doing like one of those videos where you're doing the B-roll over it? Like, my boy said ChatGPT was fresh, so I...
No. No, some girl I know writes poems, and she reads them at places, and I was like, oh, do people was like, do you ever notice people using ChatGPT for poems? And she's like, I haven't noticed it yet, but that would be super lame. And then I like told it to write a poem about somebody using ChatGPT at a poetry slam and it being being lame. That like just like kind of like a negative poem about that. And it was a pretty good poem where I was like, damn, I don't think I could tell if you read that out loud, I wouldn't know that it wasn't yours.
And I feel like the AI stuff that we know about is, compared to what AI I think is available, we only know a small percentage. You know, it's like the ocean. We only know 5 or 10%.
Which sucks, dude. Well, then, I mean, if you're thinking in those terms, like any one of us could be AI.
Yeah, definitely, bro.
It's like, you know that quote, I think, therefore I am? It's kind of like, it's like who is it?
I've heard that. What is it?
Descartes, I think.
Okay.
I don't know, but it's just basically like, it's like the modern version of calling somebody an NPC, where it's like, you're not, you know, I'm the guy playing the game. You're just a computer.
Yeah.
You could be AI.
I think one of the crazier things is that you can start to have a conversation with people and they don't even need to be responding to the text. Like the AI will just get so used to what the person texts, and like you and I can just, our AIs would just text each other long after we're gone.
Yeah, I guess. But what good is that for? What does that do for anybody?
I think that just expands the simulation. You see this guy, maybe you've heard of him, Brian Johnson. He's like trying to reverse his age.
Oh, I saw that yesterday.
Yeah. He is an interesting fellow.
Would you do that?
I watched some like documentary part of him. What like reverse my age?
Yeah.
I mean, the things that he does, bro, it's so regimented and disciplined that
what does he do?
It'd be tough. The guy takes hundreds of vitamins a day, wakes up, goes to sleep at the exact same time. His bedroom is just fully blacked out. Doesn't go to his bedroom unless it's time to sleep, business. I just think that at this particular moment in my life, well, he sold PayPal, or not PayPal, that was fucking, what's his name? Musk. But he was like the inventor of Venmo. The guy sold his company for like 800 mil. So being a 45-year-old right now, he feels like he has accomplished a lot in his life and he just wants to
try and get
as young
70.
as possible. No.
Wait, are we talking about the
like
same
45
guy?
years old. Yeah.
No,
Brian Johnson, pop him up right here.
No, wait, but there's another guy that's like injecting his son's blood into.
Yeah, dude, that's the guy. He's not 70. His father is maybe 70.
Wait.
So yeah, Brian Johnson.
English singer song. This guy can't be him.
No, Brian. Yeah, I think it's BRY.
Reverse aging.
Yeah. So his dad and his son and him are like all switching up blood, which I don't really fully understand.
Wait, so let me see.
Yeah.
Biotech, Brian, a 45-year-old biotech. Wait.
That was it.
So yesterday, the same guy was posted to like...
You still have your phone on gray mode?
I just put it back like yesterday.
I remember I saw you like 6 months ago. You had on the gray mode.
Dude, yeah. So they posted this guy yesterday, and all the comments were like, he doesn't look 70, blah, blah, blah.
What?
So I guess puberty... Or who was it? Somebody...
No, somebody messed up with the age. Because his dad is 70, and he's taking his dad's blood.
No, that doesn't make sense. Because why would he take his dad's blood? His dad... Here it is.
I think... Yeah, that's
Millions injecting himself...
Yeah, it says his dad.
A dad, Richard, 70, and all the comments are like,
he doesn't look 70.
Does not look 70.
Dude,
let's see if the
classic people on the gram just not reading.
Oh my god, he is 40, and then somebody responds, he's 45. His dad. Okay, he kind of looks bad for 45 though.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he looks good. His manicure though is freaking me out a little bit.
Why? What was it?
It was just like light blue nails. I don't know if that's like part of the
reverse
longevity
aging
game.
Look, another pimple.
Yeah,
on
I don't
my
know.
finger.
Well, that's an ingrown hair, don't you think?
Is it?
Or it could be a pimple. It starts whiteheading.
One on my lip.
Yeah. Oh, bro, I had a time where I just consistently was getting lip pimples, and it was fucked up because I always tried to pop them, and then everyone's like, "Oh, Ted Jones got the herpes."
Yeah.
I'm like, this isn't indicative of me having herpes, all right?
Could this be? No, right?
You tell me, Sean. I don't know where your mouth has been recently. No, it's probably just a pimple. Okay. And that happened to me a lot right after the Accutane.
Oh,
so
really?
How was your experience, by the way, on Accutane? For those of you who don't know, you go to a dermatologist. They'll put you on like 4 or 5 antibiotics before they put you on Accutane, right? Usually. They usually don't want to put you on Accutane. Or that's what, at least, that was my experience. Right away, he was like, you should take Accutane. Yeah. Maybe that's because there was like more studies on it. I did it like 10 years ago, and you've done it within like the last 2 years, right?
Less than a year ago.
Yeah, so apparently, well, if you take Accutane and you're a woman, you can't get pregnant.
Okay.
As a male,
Right, I do that.
As a male, I don't think you should be shooting up the club and trying to get ladies pregnant because you probably have a
I don't think that's
baby
true.
with a tail. It's not true.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that they do know a lot more about Accutane than they did in the past, but it's just a gnarly drug. It just dries you up. Any part of your body that you didn't think could get super freaking chapped and dry will get chapped and dry. Would you have like chapped under your knees?
It was mostly lips. It was I didn't get the knee stuff. It was just lips.
Was it your hands too?
Not really.
So when I was on it, I played tennis competitively, and it was like ripping up my hands to where I couldn't even hold the racket. Some of my
Really?
feet too.
They know now too that if you take it, you die like somewhere around 11 years after. I'm just kidding. You said you took it 10 years ago.
Wow! Yeah, you did it. I was like convinced to like listening to what you were saying.
Like, why would I be? Yeah, I'll take it. I'll die.
Yeah, you'd pass away at 35 or whatever the shit, however old you are. Bro, I wanted to commend Gary V. Also, Gary, if you're listening, what's up, dude? Sean, a good buddy of mine here. But I wanted to commend Gary for having Andrew Scholes just doing comedy and ripping Gary. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, that was cool.
Bunch of V-tards. And
some people were mad,
like that.
like the V community. Well, some very minute.
I can understand maybe some of those people who were like, I bought this NFT and now it's down, as Andrew said. I don't know if it's true. Around 90%.
Yeah, I think they were just like, this should
definitely
be
down from where
community.
it was, right? And like NFTs, bro, a year and a half ago, we all thought like that was going to be the flames. And you saw guys like Logan Paul get into it. Every single influencer that had somewhat of an influence in a business type of form was going for it. I don't know what's going to happen with him, man. Do you remember this game that he came out with?
Oh, Crypto Zoo?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
I don't
see
know.
what happens with that. And then I saw CoffeeZilla. I haven't seen him in a couple months. I don't know where his videos are, but he did like a full investigation into Logan.
Logan said he would
people.
Yeah, Logan said he would pay people back.
Right, but the thing was, he kind of half will pay people back because of like the entry fee, and then all these people bought all these coins, right? But he's not going to pay back the coins. So there'll be a lot of mills. Yeah,
so I don't know if he's going to like if he's going to do that or not. He said he would, but then like I don't know. I haven't heard about it. CoffeeZilla is going to be on his ass though. I think.
Definitely, dude. It was a weird time like 18 months ago when people were just all getting so involved in this new thing we had no idea really about. It's kind of like the Bitcoin craze. Everyone was buying into it. Yeah, bro. And now I'll see 30,000. I'm like, all right, we on the way up? We on the way up? No. 31,000? No.
Do you have crypto?
I do, bro. I bought in at like 50K Bitcoin.
Really?
Yeah, when it was at 50K. What?
If I had money at the time, I would have done that too.
Yeah. And then anytime I see it go down, I'm like, oh, maybe now's the time to get in. It keeps going lower. Now's the time to get in. It keeps going lower.
Well, it hit 20 or like 18, and then I think it's back up now. I think it's
it's at like 27 right now. I remember a few weeks ago it was at 30, and then few crypto people being like, oh, we hit the threshold. We're going to 100K.
Yeah.
Some guy said it was going to go to 100K within 90 days. Like, and I just look at this now. I can't help but just not believe almost everything that these crypto people are saying.
Well, I think it was like a good life lesson.
That guy. Yeah,
because that's how I was too.
Didn't this happen with NFTs too? People buying those crypto punks for 400K.
I mean, but the thing is, some do end up doing crazy numbers. So it's like,
but I think that's such a small. Yeah, it's such a small portion of it. Like I have Shiba Inu. You know that coin?
Yeah. There was a Peppa. Is that
Peppa?
No. Who's the frog meme? I think Pepcoin or something. There's a meme coin that just did crazy like over the last month.
That's the thing, bro. You pick one of these meme coins, you buy in at 0.00004, and then it goes to a tenth of 4 cents, and you make thousands on your return amount.
It's just you got it like you have to. It's a lottery. It's like I think that's what the best way to look at it.
Ideally, though, when Gary continues to do his NFTs, I mean, hopefully the product that he has behind the NFTs keeps people going to the events and stuff. Because I think a lot of creators were just like, here, buy this NFT, we'll figure it out later.
Well, no, I mean, he's serious about it.
Yeah, definitely.
Like,
he seems like the only guy who is serious about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even what are those Bored Apes, dude?
Yeah.
Those guys were around for, now what the shit are those 500K Bored Apes at?
I think they're still, they're not 500K, I don't think.
250 probably, something like that.
CryptoPunks, I think, are still, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I mean, that stuff is like so boring to me, though.
Yeah.
The money is the only thing that makes any of it cool, and I didn't make any of it.
Right.
So, I don't know. Did you make an NFT? Ted Jones World, like
we're going, dude. We wanted to see what was going to happen with everybody else.
Should be different planets,
yeah, exactly.
or something, or the moods of Ted Jones World.
There you go, man.
It's like you.
What star sign are you? Speaking of moons, you into that shit?
Scorpio.
Oh, me too, bro.
What's your birthday?
I think that's why we get along so well.
Yeah.
November 13th.
Oh, October 24th.
Oh, so you're one of those. Were you just on the cutoff of what was the one? What's the one before Scorpio? Do you know?
I don't remember.
But are you on the cutoff?
Yeah, yeah.
Like
it's like 3 days, 2 days.
Into Scorpio.
I always forget. It might be Libra.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you have the qualities of a Scorpio? Do you look into that? Are you into that? Sometimes, bro, I just will not go out with a girl if I know her sign.
Really? You believe all that?
Experience with it, yeah.
Well,
I don't believe all of it, but yeah.
What's like the bad sides?
When did you switch to oat milk?
2 years ago, 3 years ago. I'm not a big regular milk person. Chocolate milk I'll drink.
Yeah, but did you not feel well when you were a milk person before?
No, I just think it's like kind of like gross.
It's very gross, I think. Looking back on, I mean, I used to drink so much milk growing up, but...
Oh, that's right, you're vegan.
Yeah, but like my grandmother was telling me that I needed to drink milk every night for strong bones.
Are girls ever turned off by you being vegan?
I haven't gotten that far yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. You don't get to...
But I'm also kind of sober, so I think people
like
would think that
one.
I'm not fun.
You eat on date 1, though.
Yeah, bro, it tells you how many dates I've been on.
Damn.
Not that many, man. I'm
Are
not
you
really
on
going on
Hinge?
dinner dates. Yeah, I'm on, but it's like mostly
Do you pay
promo.
for Hinge?
That's funny you mentioned. I paid for
You gotta pay for
the past
priority.
month. The past month,
The
but I'm
$50
done.
one?
No.
You gotta go for the... I'll go
Bro,
for...
I'm done,
once.
though.
Just once
I'm
I do
done.
it.
I'm done because I realized as soon as I bought it, I canceled it. And
That's what I did.
Yeah, but they knew I did that.
How?
They must have.
They don't know.
Come on, it's an app. It's got AI in it. It's got to know. It's like,
you mean
this
Hinge
guy's...
knows?
Yeah.
No. I think they hook it up for you so you buy it again. They're like, we'll throw you tons
You
of...
think?
Yeah.
I haven't had that experience.
Yeah,
Well,
you
I don't
gotta...
know, man. I don't know, dude.
Are you liking?
Yeah, I'm liking a little bit.
You got to do Hinge priority. That's where you think... I don't even want to give the sauce up, but I'm going to give you the sauce, dude. You got to buy priority because girls get tons of likes and they don't pay for Hinge. So you know how on Hinge, if you get a bunch of people like you, let's say you get like 4 likes, you can't go through each person.
If you don't pay for it, yeah.
Yeah, you have to go one by one, X or heart.
Yes.
And so girls aren't paying for Hinge, but if you're a priority member, it puts you at the front of their likes, shows you before all the other guys. So you'll get matched quicker.
So much easier to meet people on apps or match with somebody on an app than seemingly meeting somebody on the street these days, dude. It's fucked up.
You got to have Hinge game.
Yeah, do you think AI is going to really start to affect the online dating, or it already kind of has?
I guess. I mean, maybe guys are catfishing personalities now.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing. You don't have to catfish pictures anymore. Now you could catfish personality.
Sometimes I will judge a girl's personality based on the photos, dude. As bad as that is, but like that's what you're supposed to do. When
You could tell if they're all of the
profiles.
photos are in their club and they're like,
you
can
in
tell.
too many bathing suits, not showing your teeth. Your eyes aren't focused on the camera.
Well, that's not personality.
Well, it could be.
Yeah,
Could be. She doesn't like your teeth.
A girl I was with recently,
yeah.
Hinge date. All our best friends were dudes, and I was like, okay. And then I was like, what's it like? Like, how, is it hard to...
Did you tell me this when I saw you when we randomly walked on the street? Like
because I was bummed about it. Yeah.
So you made a decision. You made a decision about it.
No, she made the decision because I'm a schlub. But
Bro, you're not.
Thanks.
You just didn't watch the red flags, which every guy does, bro.
Yeah.
We
No, I
all
saw the
do
red
that.
flags.
But how many times we're on a date with a girl?
I went right into the water.
Red flag.
it said
Maybe
red
this will
flag.
work.
Yep, red flag. No lifeguard on duty.
She's like, by the way, red
Nighttime.
flag.
All signs point to
lifeguard.
don't go in the water. Sharks are out there, and I was like, I think I'll be okay.
Great whites. Was there a moment though where you were like, "This is definitely not going to work," and then she broke it off to you, like, because the way you were telling me, you had so many opportunities to be like, "What?"
Yeah, I kind of knew that it would, but I was kind of like, I'll just like ride the wave, have fun.
Did she live far away too? Is that a thing or no?
No, she lived pretty close.
Okay.
But yeah, like And then I was like, oh, like, is it hard to, you know, date, or is it hard to be friends with guys when you're pretty? And then she was like, yeah, it's funny you say that. Like, a lot of them like will come on to me, and you know, my best friend, like last year, like we made out and did some stuff, but like now I don't feel anything towards him, but he does kind of like me, I think. It's fucking weird. But I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, sure.
If the opportunity arises, that guy's going to try and sleep with you.
Exactly. I get this. She's like, yeah, so when my roommate moves out this summer, he's probably going to take her room.
This was like the same situation, actually, that happened to me when my girl went abroad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. Like this guy who had hooked up with her in junior year of high school. They lived in LA together, very friendly. And she went abroad to England. And this guy also went abroad to England. And he was trying to convince her that they should be roommates. He'll pay like the 90% of the rent.
Oh my God.
And it was just like, and she was trying to convince me that it was all good. Like he was going to reach out to me and text me like, bro, I got your girl. And I'm like, all right, man, like take care of it. It's just like such naive, dumb shit where us guys, dude, we need to do a better job realizing the red flags. It's just because sometimes, bro, we're just fucking horny.
Well, yeah. And I mean, I was catching feel. It was only date 4 or 5. So it's hard to be like on the 5th date, like, yeah, maybe you shouldn't do that, you know?
Totally.
And also I'm trying to be like, I'm like, oh, am I getting in my Andrew Tate era? You know, like, am I being too much of a dick? And then I'm like, but then I'm telling girls that I know, and they're like, that's weird. Don't, yeah. Like, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm not insane here. That is weird. So, yeah. And then I was at a funeral, and she called me while I was there.
Oh, you were like, this is a sign. This is gonna work out.
No, yeah, no, no. She was just like. Well, she didn't know I was at she did not know.
Yeah.
But she did call me while I was there, and she was kind of like, yeah, I'm not really in a position to date. And I'm just sitting there like, okay,
well, that's a good sign. I feel like you got to take that as like, yo, life is for me.
Well, honestly,
life is happening for me, not to me.
I will say, I was kind of bummed about her leading up to that point, and I've noticed this a few times, and I think it should teach me a lesson even, is the second they break it off, I feel so much better. I'm like, okay, now I know it's over. There's no, I'm not worried. I'm not, she said, people are like, oh, at the funeral she did that to you. I'm like, well, she didn't know. And also, I'm so glad she ended that. You know, I was like, felt way better.
Because sometimes you get anxious because you don't want to be the one to end it.
Yeah, and I'm just like not sure. I'm like, I wonder if she's doing stuff tonight. Should I ask her to hang this week? Should I text her? But now I'm just like, nope. It's just like, it's kind of like, being heartbroken is sometimes like a rash, or like even just like drugs, where it's like you got to cut it off completely, or you can't scratch it because it just comes back, you know? It's like, so like for her to like tell me it's over, I'm like, good. I can like the thought is gone. It's kind of like throwing away your paraphernalia, you know? If I were to text her today though, it's like, oh, that's it's like hitting a cigarette again. You're like, oh, the addiction's back, you know?
It feels like you just got to nip it right in the bud.
Yeah.
And not allow it to get to that point where there's so many different times where you already could have nipped it. And now it's like, well, I'm already in this far. We've been on 4 dates, whatever it was. Like I was supposed to go on a date with this girl, I think it was like 2.5 months ago. And I've always thought this girl was super hot. She was like in the club scene when I was a promoter, when I was like 21, 22 years old. She was dating this guy, but I always thought she was super hot. We were supposed to go on a date, and she ended up, she was like, the date was at 8 p.m. She was like, can we move it to 9? I have a meeting late. And I was like, cool, no worries. And then she was like, oh, I'm really not feeling well. Cause like we rescheduled the date. Like that's on her to reschedule. And that was a situation. One of the handful of times where I feel like I nipped it in the bud. And I was like, if she wants to go on a second date, or excuse me, if she wants to go on a first date, she's got to put in the effort.
Right, yeah.
And I think sometimes girls and guys will be like, well, the guy is supposed to do all the chasing. But then if you read the Bible, men shouldn't be chasing women, right?
Where does it say that in the Bible?
I don't know. I've just heard that it says in the Bible. I don't actually know the verse, but I have heard that it says that, right?
That's hilarious. God was literally like, yo, don't
chase the Vaj. Like, chase your dreams, and then the girls will come. And then also I saw this, or I heard this insane TikTok. This guy said, you will never lose women chasing money, but you'll lose money chasing women. And that's like an insane mic drop moment. Not being
feel like you will lose.
All, but,
like if you have a wife that's really good to you and has kids, and you're really worried about money and money only, I feel like you could lose her.
Did you lose her though, bro? If you're chasing money, what was your real dream?
I mean, I guess I feel like there's so many movies and I mean, I guess those are movies and stories, but it's like I lost, you know, the greatest woman.
But bro, you should be growing with your partner.
Well, I think you could overdo it. Like Wolf of Wall Street, he's chasing money, and his girlfriend or whatever is like, but he's also cheating on her. I don't know. It depends. Yeah,
I think we're in a new time. You know, you're not marrying the girl.
You can overchase money if you only cared about money and not your wife.
Like
I feel
Bill
like,
Gates. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know enough about.
Yeah, apparently more little things are coming out where Jeffrey Epstein, excuse me, blackmailed Bill Gates. Did you see that? Yeah, apparently he was sleeping with some Microsoft intern, and Jeffrey Epstein was like, "Look, if you don't give me this money for this science fair, whatever the fuck it was,
science fair, Jeff,
I'm blowing your spot."
I guess. Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
So yeah, a guy like Bill Gates chased the bag too hard. Jeff Bezos looks great right now, by the way. Do you see him recently?
He looked jacked,
the shirt off. Yeah, that one photo on the yacht. Now his girl's just making him fully Hollywood, dude, and it's good for him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, we kind of like seeing the hard looking man. I don't know.
How do you think he meets women if he wanted? Do you think he jumps on Hinge?
He has a girlfriend now.
No,
he strikes me as a Raya guy. Yeah.
Do you think? I feel like because you're not allowed to screenshot on Raya, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like if somebody like him was on Raya, that leaks. You know,
bro. Yeah. Well, because all these girls talk about, oh, I matched with this guy, and then I don't know if they're going on dates, whatever, dude. Just dating apps in general we're gonna have to figure it out more. I think that we're gonna have glasses when we go on the street in like 5 years, and you'll be able to see who's single and who's not single. Maybe they're wearing a little ring on their pointer finger if they're dating someone. I think that would be a lot easier to.
No, I like the glasses. Like it's like
glasses, and you can swipe. You can see, like, does she want to talk to me? Does she want to talk to men? Swipe this way. Okay, she knows you want to talk to her, but she doesn't want to talk to you. Okay, next girl.
Yeah,
like,
but that's
at the bar,
I imagine
dude.
all of life is speed dating now. And I guess maybe
it's like Black Mirror.
Oh, maybe if you put the glasses on, that you're in date mode. So it's like right. But if I take them off, it's like it does. The profile won't register. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
But that would be because I don't think if I was a girl I would want that because like a guy sees me, swipes on me, I'm like I don't want him. He's like, hey, I just swiped on you. It's like, yeah, I see you're single. And the glasses say you're single,
eyes, dude.
Yeah,
it's probably more difficult for women to find a man who they deem that they want to spend the rest of their life with. Man, there's just too many distractions. You go on the apps, you have all these guys. Vying for your attention. You're in the DMs. Most girls are getting DMs.
Yeah, I'm a little too addicted to the apps, dude.
I'd say I probably am too, bro, to be honest.
My therapist said cast a wide net.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll go on some, and I went on too many dates.
What the shit does that?
Too many dates, I'd say.
What are you, dinner dates, coffee dates?
Let's just say this
you
might
in
be
the bag?
herpes. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Dinner dates, though? Or coffee?
Drinks.
You gotta chill with the... All right. How many drinks each is she? Yeah, I bet.
Let's just say...
she's having two?
What?
You having 2 drinks, she's having 2 drinks kind of deal?
As much as 3.
It's a lot of drinks.
I know.
Where are you going? Like fancy West Village places? Do you have a normal spot where you're like, hey, Cynthia, let's just say
it's top secret.
Whiskey neat?
I went to, I'll say this. I went to the Django. Have you know this? In the Roxy Hotel.
The movie?
There's the Roxy Hotel, which is
people sometimes get that confused with our show. They're like, wait, is it at the Moxie or the Roxy? I'm like, wow, read the fucking
posters. Yeah. The Roxy Hotel, like it kind of looks like the Flatiron Building, but small. It's like that, like, you know.
Where is that again?
A Tribeca. And downstairs, there's a jazz club. And I brought 2 girls there.
Same time.
A week apart. Because the first one didn't go well. And the second time I went, the waiter, when I got there, was almost blew my cover, dude, because he was like, back again? And I'm like, shut up. Like, dude.
Dick.
But yeah, that was 200 both times. And I'm like, I can never do this again.
So,
but it's live jazz.
200 both times, bro. What were the drinks? 25 each?
I don't even.
Between there was a cover. 25,
there was a cover for like either 25 or 50 each.
Cash?
The card. And then the drinks.
Bro,
it was a good date
experience.
experience. Well, because the first time I had never been there, and I was like, this will be a cool flex.
That's a great idea, yes.
And then I was like, oh, this was a lot of money. The second time, I was like, this girl I think is cool, so I want to treat her. Don't treat a girl on date 2. That's what I'll say. Treat her on like date 4 or 5 when you know.
So they were, the first one was a first date? First time you went there?
Yeah.
And then the second one was a second date with a different girl.
Yeah.
Why didn't the first date work? What was the red flag that allowed you to nip this one in the bud?
She just like wasn't really hitting me up back. She wasn't responding, and I was like, all right, cool, I guess. I knew that it wasn't.
That's something us guys need to do better at. I think we got to put a limit on how long it's okay for this girl to take. How long is it okay for her to legitimately be busy for during the day where you don't respond to a text?
The girl I did like, I'm like giving too much info away. I hope she won't listen to this, but she would take like days to respond and be like, sorry, I don't really look at my phone, but then would respond in like great detail.
Yeah, that's something that will throw a guy off.
Yeah, because I'm like,
well, consistent, then boom, she's gone.
She drops off for days, but then puts in a ton of effort at once. And I'm like, all right, I guess this is cool.
It seems like manipulation, my guy.
It was interesting.
Slight manipulation, dude.
It's cool. Just motivation to succeed in life. So I could just be like,
fuck yeah, dude.
Remember me?
Search for the bag. Chase the bag.
Yeah.
The women will stay there, dude. I think that quote also, though, will allow you to think like in 3 years when you're potentially at your peak, because you're not at your peak right now. The women who are at the point where you are now, they won't be at their peak at that same particular time.
I did go on a date with a girl that she asked me who my favorite comedian was, and I said mine, and she goes, her favorite was a comedian, I won't say any names,
Yeah.
but I know and am friends with, and is like our age, a peer, I would say. And I was like, okay.
Up here?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
A peer, P-E-E-R.
He appears to be our age.
No. Like, you know when you say somebody's your peer?
Yes. A peer of ours.
Yeah, it's when you say up here, it sounds weird.
I was confused.
And so I was like, oh, okay, yeah. Like,
did you say you knew him?
Yes.
Okay.
And
was she like, he's so hot?
Like, kind of. And I'm like, oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
And then she like kind of ghosted me too. And I was like, damn. So now every time I see clips pop up from him, I'm like, I wonder if she liked this.
If you're fucking with...
Well, my hope is that they're like, oh, he does comedy. That's cool. And they like me for that. But I'm like, oh, she knows other comedians. So I'm like,
yeah.
Maybe. Are you like pursuing? Like, are you?
A little bit. Now I'm letting the girls come to me, bro.
Okay.
I'm like,
I just try and close immediately. Couple lines of banter, and I'm like, when are we hanging?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but you say, when are we hanging, or you say, let's go on the date at this particular time? Because the when are you hanging is like gives her an out to not respond. In my previous experience.
That is true. Well, you could just be like, all right, I want to. Let's go. You could say a specific date, but then ask when they're free. No, it's in the moment usually.
Yeah.
But you gotta. It's got to be like a few lines of. It's like boxing, dude. You gotta like a few combinations, come in with the knockout. So you're like keeping them awake, jabbing them in the face, and then you're like, when are we doing this? And they're like, psh.
But she could already have a date with another guy at that particular time. You know.
Well, I don't say a specific time. Well, you could maybe start with a specific time, and then they'll be like, I can't do then, but how about this? That's them throwing the counter. You weave under.
Yeah. When you get a how about this, that's big time.
Big time.
That means she wants to go on a date with you.
Yep. And then you send a voice memo.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's like...
I'm really excited to meet you.
Yeah. No, it's like I'm grooming right now in the mirror. You can't see
shaving
it.
the pubes.
Yeah. Oh. No. You don't do the...
You're like bald eagle or bush? Question mark.
No, I use...
She's like, for me?
Yeah. No, I'm usually like... like I'll send a voice memo of like a guy on YouTube playing guitar and singing, and then I'll be like, that was me.
As a joke?
No, I don't do that. So yeah. So what's going on with you?
Yeah, man. You're friggin' doing the Tate thing. Bro, just grinding, hanging in there, grinding. I'm running a little bit more, getting active. Because the last time I saw you on the street, you were about to go for a run, and you were like, "Thank God I ran into you, so I don't have to start."
Yeah.
But how much are you running when you run? How many miles?
mile or 2 at most. I did do 3 the other day with like my company, and it was super easy because we were all together.
Yeah.
I was supposed to do the Central Park 6-mile run with my coworker.
Yeah.
Saturday maybe.
You're gonna do it?
I guess. Apparently it's pretty hard because it's a lot.
Well, that's one loop. Apparently,
Yeah.
the Central Park loop is 6 miles.
Yeah, and it's uphill a lot. So maybe that.
That'd be a fun run.
But my pants have been feeling tighter lately, and I've been working out more. I think it's because I drink milkshakes a lot at night. And then,
What kind of milkshakes though? Oat milkshakes?
no, I'll do regular. Like I said, chocolate milk. You know, like that's where I'll be fine.
So like chocolate ice cream, you don't mind?
Yeah.
Did you ever get sick from eating milk or drinking milk, as they say?
Yeah. You know, if you drink it with like spaghetti or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
yeah, you're a pretty big boxer guy. Didn't you won like the Legion of Skanks boxing tournament, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So where do you box?
I just I've just been going to the gym by me. Like my gym has bags and stuff. I used to in high school. I would do like classes and stuff. But I mean, to be fair, a lot of the guys, some of them, maybe 2 or 3 had experience, but not. I don't know how much. And then the other 3 were just guys off the street. I think.
Have you ever done a boxing tournament?
I had 1 amateur fight in high school, and I lost it. Yeah, the guy had 3 fights total. I had 0. Which
and his name was Floyd Mayweather.
No, it was like some Spanish kid. He's pretty good.
Ryan Garcia.
Yeah. Yes. No. No.
So it was high school boxing?
I mean, it's like amateur. Yeah. And yeah, I forget his name, but he wore a helmet when he wasn't in the ring. Like he was.
So you know he was both serious, or was he like mentally challenged?
that was the joke. Yeah,
okay.
It was a stupid joke. But I'm like, why does he get to? Yeah. No.
What was your high school experience like? Growing up in the suburbs of Jersey, you just hit the mall and shit.
Yeah. No.
Sorry, that was rude.
No, it was cool. We did go to the mall. Yeah, it was cool. It was pretty like standard, I'd say.
Yeah. How did you get
I
to
freaking
parties,
ran shit.
though?
I'll say that. No.
Uh-oh. So you're like valedictorian and the high school jock.
I was school SGA president.
The shit is that? Student government.
Yeah,
authority.
technically president of the school, but like
that's probably how you got into NYU, though.
Yeah, nobody knew that.
It's
shit.
crazy the amount of things that white guys need to do to get into school these days.
Yeah,
poor us. No, but I'm talking about like the extra
well, I said I was black
and everything.
On the resume.
Oh, so that's
or of the application. Yeah,
dude, the NYU tuition now, man, I think is at 80,000. No,
is it? It was like 70 when I was.
Yeah, bro.
I got a scholarship
80,
though.
let's go.
Not for that much.
But
though.
bro, 80 grand to go to college. Like what? Your family needs to be making. I'd say like $1 million a year to pay for your child's tuition.
Or you take loans out.
Yeah.
I'm not even making the amount of money I paid a year to go to school.
Bro, these students' loans and shit. Just go on YouTube, right? I'm sure like you would probably agree more so now that you can really learn a ton on YouTube as opposed to when you graduate.
Yeah, you just
right?
need like discipline and patience, I guess. But
that's what you need for life.
But then they have the equipment and stuff that you can use, I guess. But I mean, you could probably buy it for the amount that you're.
Well, in the program that you were in, they had the equipment and stuff because it was more film oriented, right? But if you're going to be a scientist, you learn a lot on the YouTube. I guess you need those cylinders and shit.
Well, yeah, and also I feel like there's like
there's some professions
you can't walk into a laboratory and be like, I know it all from YouTube. Yeah. You're like, yeah, I didn't go to college.
That's the YouTube scientist.
Yeah, but I friggin' watched a lot of videos. I'm sure you could, but
yeah.
Could you learn surgery from YouTube?
What's going to happen with college? What do you think, in your opinion? It can't keep going it can't go higher than $80,000. Or how many people can afford that?
AI is going to take over, and we're going to just be in creative mode of life. It's going to be like Minecraft when creative mode was released. You know, you ever play Minecraft? Basically, like there's survival mode, and then there's like creative mode. And survival mode, it's like you got to mine for shit, and you build stuff. You have to like
hit those rocks, right?
But creative mode's like you just have everything, and then you stop playing because it's boring after a while. That's what I think life will be.
Would you wear a chip?
What?
Would you wear a chip?
That does what?
Apple Pay opens your apartment door.
No tech inside my body because that's when AI turns on us, then it could just access us.
Yes.
And I don't want that.
Mr. Beast is cool with it. Did you see that? He like wants a chip.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess like it makes sense. I don't blame people, but dude, AI, if it fucking turns, it's going to be like, well, Mr. Beast is now C3PO.
AI,
yeah, and he's gonna like peddle AI propaganda to his channel. And
being a large creator like yourself, how do you feel about Mr. Beast?
He's cool.
He's cool?
Yeah.
I think he's cool too. I think some of the things that he does, though, just purely feels like he's just working the algorithm as much as he can.
I mean, I think that he does what a lot of people do what he does now, which is just like, it doesn't require so much creativity as it does just money at this point, where it's like, I got 1,000 of this thing. Like, I got 1,000 paparazzi to follow me around, you know.
Air rack.
Yeah, or I got, 100 scorpion. Like, it's just like, I took something that is kind of cool and I got a lot of it, or I spent a lot of time doing this thing.
Some of the videos I don't like to watch on YouTube, where it's so clear that it's made for kids who are 12 to 16 with bad attention spans.
Yeah.
You're like, I got 8 of my friends to hide in this room for 6 days, but it was shot here every 3 seconds there's a cut. So it feels,
well, people say that we're
slightly cheap, bro.
Yeah, and people say our attention span is going down. I don't know if that's a possible like, can we lose attention spans, or is it just that we didn't realize how small our attention spans already were? Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I think more so with the distractions that we have, it's easier to tell.
Or maybe we're losing patience. Maybe that's...
Yeah, we're losing patience. Our attention spans, I think, are actually shortening. Because if we watch a movie, bro, like if you and I were watching a movie straight up 15 years ago, we'd be locked into every second, right? But if there's a phone next to us, chances are we're going to need to rewind.
Hinge. No, I'm not. Just like, don't worry, dude. Like, yeah. Be like, I'll tell her, like, yeah, I'm watching... I'm watching like this movie right now with my buddy.
Yeah, I wonder if there is an opportunity where we freaking gain our attention back. If there's something that the hour specials on YouTube seem to be doing very well, which is nice. But you have to think, are people also on their phones when they're watching it on YouTube? Because, when you were watching it on the TV, the hour specials, people were usually locked in because you didn't want to miss a joke. But
no, I was on...
I don't know. Go ahead.
I was watching John Mulaney's special.
Yeah, how was that, Baby J?
It was cool. It was good.
I like him.
Yeah.
I like him. Not really my style so much, but great joke writer.
Yeah.
I like him.
But I was on my phone, and I had to keep rewinding. So there's that.
What's your screen time looking like nowadays?
Well, I can't show you right now, I guess, right?
But what do you think?
It depends. Usually, there's days where it's like 8 to 9 to 10 hours, dude.
It's gotten higher for me too. I used to be like a 5, 6, 7 guy. And
black and white mode helps. That's why I put it back on.
For those of you who don't know what the shit you're talking about.
Oh, my phone's in black and white mode. It's supposed to like help you. You like my background? The dog with the gun?
The pit bull?
Yeah. It's supposed to help you use your phone less because there's less of a dopamine hit.
Who said that?
I mean, Grant Moore told me about it, but apparently...
Who's that? Grant Cardone's cousin?
No, he's... people aren't related through first names.
Not yet.
Yeah. No, he's a comedian.
Okay.
But yeah, it helps. I would recommend for sure.
Yeah, maybe I will.
Try it out.
And then, I don't know if you do this, the apps that I use a lot aren't on my home screen.
Where are they? I
have to search for them. So if I were to go to Hinge
or
Instagram, bro, I have to search it.
Oh, remove from home screen.
You should try that.
That's smart.
Yeah. So when I had the Instagram phase where I just knew my thumb knew where it was, I just deleted it. And then all of a sudden my Instagram, well, I put a timer on it where it's like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
And if I go above, it'll let me know.
But you just say ignore.
Yeah, it's totally, bro. I do ignore, or I say 1 more minute. And then they're like, all right, 15 minutes or ignore for the day. I'm like, all right, ignore for the day.
Yeah. It's like, all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
After a while, it doesn't even like tell you.
Yes. My addictions now are probably smoking weed. I do that every day. Whatever. Breathing,
Do you not get tired after a few times smoking weed?
Sometimes I do, but I'll just take a 20-minute nap and I'm good. But I know I have time frames where I know that I shouldn't smoke at this particular time. Like usually around 3 hours before I do comedy, about 3 hours before I do the pod, and then like 2 hours before I do a vlog or sketch, something like that. I kind of know that I can still be high, but not freshly high, stoned, smoking the herb at that particular moment. Otherwise, I'm just not as quick, and I notice it. Stutter a little bit more.
Right.
Use words.
I'll just be tired. I'll just be like, yeah.
Do you do you smoke a lot though, or no?
Kinda, yeah. I've been trying to cut back, but I've been saying that for 10 years. So.
I wonder what the corporate environment will be in the future regarding weed. Well, I think once...
I mean, I smoke at work. They don't care.
You're capping, bro.
I swear to God.
You do not smoke weed at work.
It's like a free job. Like, it's like a job where I could do...
No way.
Yeah, it's a creative job, so they don't.
What do you mean you smoke at work though? Like you just go outside, smoke, and then come back in, or you like facing blunts
straight up in the office, in the cubicle, hot box in the cubicle? No,
you go out for your 5 minute smoke break.
Yeah, but then I get too hard. I'm like, I don't want to go back up there. I'm like, please don't make me go back up.
Oh my God.
I go back up. I see people. Like, I went to the bathroom and then I was in the stall and I heard Gary Vee walk in, dude.
Stop.
And I'm like,
Yelling
no way. I'm like, no way he's in here right now. I'm so high, dude.
Was it him though, or was it just your?
I think it was him. Yeah.
I mean, you must know his voice by now.
Yeah. I was just like, but like, I was in the stall. Thankfully.
Dropping a deuce at work, bro.
Yeah, dude. Me. Yeah. I don't know.
I can only really go at home, dude. I can't really drop a deuce anywhere but my house.
You're there all day. You have no choice.
Yeah, that's true. But then again, bro, what do you shit? Is it the breakfast that's getting out of your body? Like what, or is it the dinner from last night? Coffee and
well, that was just me avoiding everybody else. I was just sitting in the stall like I need to sober up. Like I'm too high. I'm scared.
I don't know if you're allowed to talk about this, but does Gary Vee smoke weed?
He doesn't. I mean, as far as I know.
Yeah. So yeah, as far as we know. But dude, it's got to become more acceptable, and that's starting with it being fully legal because weed. It's a gray area.
Yeah.
In New York City, it's crazy how gray of an area it is.
Yeah.
You can buy it at almost every single deli, especially the pre-rolls. But is it legal? There are 3 spots in New York City where you can buy it legally. Get
I see all these like
30%
dispensaries though, or are they just fake weed if you go in?
I don't know, dude. Like Empire Cannabis Club, stuff like that.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's crazy how those places are not deemed licensed marijuana places.
Are they not?
There's legitimately only 3. One in Union Square, one on Broadway, and then another one, I think it opened up in Brooklyn or something.
Okay.
But they have lines around the block, and it takes you an hour to get your
You got to show your license.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because in a lot of these other dispensary places, like even by Madison Square Garden, I'll walk in, one of them's like, no, you need an ID, and I don't carry around my wallet any day.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. So that's legit or no?
The orange...
It's right next to Madison Square Garden?
Yeah. There's like an orange cap, whatever. And then I went across the street. They don't require ID. So it's just a very loose kind of situation.
But then you're not getting like the trustworthy shit.
Maybe.
I don't know.
But I also still get it from a dealer, which I don't know, dude. Like, am I going to be in trouble for doing that?
No.
I don't know. Potentially somebody could come to me and be like, Ted Jones, you buying weed from a drug dealer?
I don't think
that's not allowed.
I brought it on the plane the other day.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Damn. Under your...
In my little carry-on. I walk past the dog and everything.
Wow.
Which is terrifying.
Yeah,
by the way.
dude. What?
But I know that they don't care.
Really? Were you not freaking out?
I was a little bit like, please. Like, he smells the bag. Because they're not looking for weed. They're looking for, like, gunpowder. They're looking for, like...
It's just because TSA will say it's federally illegal. So if you fly with it and you fly over states that don't have it, that's where it's legalized, you can get in a lot of trouble.
What are they going to, like, Brittany Griner me? No.
Yeah. That might have been too soon. Did you see the Phoenix coach the other night? He's like, come on, guys. How could we not sell it out for BG?
He said that?
It was a little embarrassing. No, it was a woman coach. How do we not sell out the arena for Brittany Griner? Come on, guys.
Did she play?
Like, bro, there's 30,000 seats in that stadium, and people are probably pissed that we got the shaft in that deal with the Russian arms dealer. Yeah, she played.
How'd she do?
I think she did well.
Cool.
But I don't know, man.
BG.
If we know, I wouldn't bring it going to a foreign country. That's for damn sure. Especially going into Russia with a weed pen.
Yeah.
No.
That's wild. I would. That's some shit I would do. I feel like.
Really?
Maybe. Well, now I wouldn't do it. But I could just see myself being like, what?
Bring a weed pen by accident or on purpose?
Accident.
And you're like, I'm fine.
Accident.
Oh yeah, and just be locked up. You'd have pretty good support though back here, I'd say.
Not BG support.
Yeah, not BG support.
I think that's what
But
you need
maybe
to get
in
out.
the future, when you're at your peak in a few years, and you look back after chasing the bag,
That is,
and then all these women are here, and then boom.
That is my dream, to get bailed out of Russia. That's how I'll know.
I'm trying to take a PJ to Russia, potential. We'll see.
PJ?
Yeah. Private jet.
Oh. I don't want to go to Russia.
Yeah, maybe not now. Yeah, Putin seems like a dick.
Yeah, I don't trust that. I wouldn't want to go there. I wouldn't want to go to North Korea.
Do you have a country that you want to visit? You traveling at all this summer?
No. I don't think so. Maybe LA. Be cool to go there.
I'm going in like a month.
Oh, really? For what?
Yeah. Doing a few shows out there, gonna vlog, doing a couple podcasts. So
Schuster going?
4 days. Schuster's coming,
Nice.
dude.
Where's he today?
He's coming. I don't know, dude. But yeah, he's coming with. It's gonna be fun.
Dude, Ted Jones World. You gotta like make moons around, like the moons of Ted Jones World.
And sell it as NFTs.
Maybe, but I just like the idea of the lore behind the universe. You can put the moons on the wall, like Raya. Raya's, I don't know.
Have moons?
The rings.
What shit are you talking about?
You could have ring. What do you mean?
What do you mean the Raya rings? What are you talking about?
Like planet, because Ted Jones World.
Yes.
So worlds, planets have moons. So you
But
can.
what would we do with them?
It's just part of the lore.
Yeah.
The rings around the planet.
Speaking of lore, what happened to Lore Duh? You remember her? Take it down to the tennis court and hooking up like, yeah.
Lorda?
Yeah.
Who's
you remember
that?
that?
No.
Bro, you've never heard that song?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
She's like an Australian girl. She was like 19. Break it down to the tennis court and break it up like,
Maybe because you like tennis.
Yeah.
That you.
Maybe. But also my ex-girlfriend who was in London, she was playing that shit a lot too. When we were like together.
Oh, I don't know.
So I fucking hate that song.
Maybe if I heard it, I would know it.
Yeah.
Your singing wasn't.
It was fresh.
It was good. Did I show you the girl that you look like that I know?
I think you told me about her, bro, and then you didn't. But can we show them or no? Otherwise, is it weird?
I don't know if it's weird, but I want to just see if you think, if you agree.
No, I'll do a sketch of her. It's also amazing how some of these police artists, when you describe a criminal, can sketch out the perfect person, and then they're on the TV, America's Most Wanted.
Or the eyes. I know that you don't agree. This is not a good photo.
Maybe I can semi-see that from like far away.
It's hard to.
No. I like the big smile though. I'll take that.
She's pretty,
especially ever since my jaw surgery when I had
kind
a
of
messed
here
up
maybe.
surgery. No, definitely not there,
dude.
Bro, I'm also way more fit than her, bro. The hell? I'm doing a lot of running. That helps.
Dude, your video made me laugh. The one of you working out.
Let's go.
Where you were like,
dude, some girl sent me. She was like, ew, hate. I was like, bro, fuck you. You think I'm responding to this nonsense?
What was it
all
on?
about positive fucking reinforcement on IG.
Oh.
Ew, hate.
I saw it.
And she's like kind of hot.
I saw it on
like,
YouTube.
Fuck you, dude.
You were making a joke, right? Where you were yelling, I think?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
cool.
guess.
Oh, you were.
It was like 50-50.
Wait, is that really how you work out? Let me see.
Is that how I work out? I mean, bro, at that particular moment, it was probably a lot of weight, so I was stressed.
No, but it sounded like you were like doing it as a joke. Let me see.
Dude, okay, so by the way, YouTube Shorts, we had spoken about this a while ago. I'm posting like a madman at Day at. So if you guys like shorts, you guys go to Ted Jones World YouTube Shorts, and also check out Sean Millea's shorts. He gets more views than Mr. Beast on his shorts, which is very chill.
I think this is it. No, I don't know if this is it. Did you? No,
there's a couple like that.
There was another one.
No, I think maybe it was like I was going down.
Yes, the down. Where is it?
You can just see my freaking strapulatus or whatever the shit it's called.
Oh, it fucking killed me. You got to do more content like that, please.
I got you. We're almost in that mode. But, bro, some of that content, dude, when I'm just starving, hungry, I like to get to that particular moment.
Oh, that's not it either.
Yeah. Wasn't it kind of recent?
Yeah, I thought so. Find me at Sean Millea, SEANMILLEA.
Oh, fuck. People must spell your name like SHAUNMILLER. Has that ever happened to you?
Yeah.
Like,
don't do that.
Sean Miller?
Oh, and I like to do little... no pod I've done has anybody done it, but...
I'm about to do it.
DM me if you made it to the end. DM me the code word so I know the secret phrase. Ted Jones Moon instead of world. Yeah, Ted Jones Moon.
Where should they DM you? Do people DM you on TikTok these days?
No, Instagram sometimes.
It's weird. Anyway, Sean, you're the fucking man, dude. Thanks so much for coming on the pod, guys. This is quite fun. Woo! Check out the Ted Jones Comedy Show. Link in this YouTube video. And Sean, we have you on the Ted Jones Comedy Show. I can't remember if it's July 4th or July 20th. Can you remember?
It is the 24th.
No, dude. It's July 20th. You're going to see Sean Millea there, guys.
Oh, sick.
Get to the freaking next Ted Jones Comedy Show. Thanks so much for tuning in and listening. And like always, a goodbye. Thanks, guys. Peace.